Well, I mean, I could really sort of wax on about the nature of money for hours because I played a significant role in creating PayPal.
Right.
And so my understanding of the money system at a fundamental level of how it actually works, the detailed mechanics of it, is, I think, there are very few people that understand it better than me. Bitcoin is an interesting example, obviously the prime mover on this, but the transaction volume of Bitcoin is low,
Yeah.
and the cost per transaction is high. It is, at least at its base level, suitable for maybe an exchange, a store of value. But fundamentally, Bitcoin is not a good substitute for transactional currency.
Right.
And even though it was created as a silly joke, Dogecoin is better suited for transactions.
Why is that?
The total transaction flow that you can do with Dogecoin is substantially more than, like, transactions per day is much higher than, has much higher potential than Bitcoin. It is slightly inflationary, but that inflationary number is a fixed number as opposed to a percentage.
Right.
So that means over time, its percentage inflation actually decreases. And that's actually good because it encourages people to spend and rather than sort of hoard it as a store of value.
Yeah, everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Monday. We've got Dogecoin breaking out today. So great day trading Doge. We're going to get into the charts and what is going on there. Just as a follow-up, that intro, someone pointed me to that after my video over the weekend that I made. I got a lot of positive feedback, a few naysayers, but that is Dogecoin is a better cryptocurrency than Bitcoin. And someone reminded me of the Time magazine Elon Musk interview where Elon was talking about Dogecoin as a currency and the transaction speed and the low fees. And I was like, oh, I should have had that in the video, but we got it here. So that's great. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing great. We've got Doge on the move. We've got a lot of other altcoins on the move as well, like XRP and the Graph and a bunch of others. We'll talk about that. We'll always like talking about altcoins, Bitcoin kind of taking a breather. And we've got some interesting news to talk about as well. But of course, we want to start with what in the world is going on with Dogecoin. Welcome, everybody. Let me drop down here into the corner. And I have some other fun things in store for the stream. Certainly trying to make it a little more lively. And I've got all these little clips can play throughout the stream of different things. And I will begin the first one with the Dogecoin. Dogecoin! Yes. So we'll be playing a bunch of little clips here and there, just having a little fun. So we start here with the chart here, and the chart. Well, you see this white line. If you were with me a week ago, that's right, a week ago. This is the 1 hour chart we're looking at. Doge came all the way up to 7.6 cents. It's taking a little bit of a breather here, back down to 7.49, but it looks like it's trying to get back up over 7.5 cents. So I'd like to see 7.5 cents as the new support. So we'll see whether we get over that. But if you were with me a week ago, that would be the day before Halloween on the 30th. And I sketched this because we saw what was happening with, first we had this big run up to 7.5 cents here in late October. And then it kind of started to retrace down, but it held here up above 6.8. And as we were live right here, I was like, you know what? I think Doge is probably going to move above 7 cents, come back and retest 7, and then move up to 7.5 cents. I was only off by a day. This is Sunday. I thought the move would happen to Sunday for 7.5, and it happened today. So, but I do have to pat myself on the back a little bit there because that's the sketch I predicted and almost followed it exactly because there's more good things coming for Dogecoin. So what in the world is going on with Doge? Well, this was the Benzinga article today. What in the world is going on with Dogecoin? And it's funny what they say. They say it's trading higher, came up to 7.6 cent level, despite a lack of clear news or events that can be directly linked to this price rise. That's right. It's just Doge, and this is what I tweeted out or posted on X, right? Dogecoin just doing its Doge thing. That's just what Dogecoin does. That's what Dogecoin does. Follow me on X Twitter. If you haven't already, I'm at Kriss on X Twitter, having fun. We'll get to the chart in a little bit here. And here I was this morning, Doge price over 7 cents. Checking my Dogecoin. It's all good. It's all good. So what else is going on with Doge? Well, a lot of it is just rising optimism about a potential spot Bitcoin ETF. But Bitcoin didn't do anything today. Just kind of going sideways. I mean, look at this chart. Typically, what we see is all of the cryptos kind of moving together. But what happened with Bitcoin today, just kind of sideways. And this has been, I mean, this is a 4-hour chart, and this is looking back at the week, and it's just been going sideways. But Doge moving up. We've got Algorand moving up. We've got Ada Cardano moving up. We've got XRP moving up. Altcoin season? Well, what about altcoin season? What about it? Do you remember the chart, the Doge BTC chart that I was showing you guys? And I predicted what would happen on that chart. Well, I go back to the daily. And again, this was looking back a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, actually, when I made this prediction here. When Doge BTC dropped below 0.00002, I said, that's the bottom. Doge is going to turn back around in its relationship with BTC. And it's doing it. But it's doing it faster than I thought here. Faster than I thought. I thought Bitcoin would still kind of be moving up. So I had it more gradual. By the end of November, we'd be up at 2.2, and we touched it today. So this is just the sort of everything kind of revolving around Bitcoin for so long that now people are starting to pay attention to the altcoins and what's going on with these other coins. So we've got altcoin season starting. That's right. This is the start of altcoin season. And again, it's not just Dogecoin. As I showed, let's go to the 2-hour chart here. And this is what's happening with the Doge BTC. But again, Bitcoin just dead sideways. Algorand moving up. Cardano moving up. And XRP moving up. So, and there's a lot of others as well, and we'll get into some other ones as well. But that is kind of the main story. It's just a sentiment of money going into some of these altcoins. Because as I said 2 weeks ago, and I've been talking about the last 2 weeks, if you're going to buy crypto today, would you rather buy Bitcoin or would you rather buy an altcoin like Dogecoin, which is going to perform better from here? And my example was Bitcoin at 34.5, which is where it was. And I said, if Bitcoin doubles, it'll go to 69K, which is its all-time high. And at that time, Dogecoin was below 7 cents. And if Dogecoin doubles, it'll be 14 cents. Well, if you compare Dogecoin at 14 cents with Bitcoin at 69,000, which are you happy with? Well, I mean, that's the Bitcoin all-time high, 69K, woohoo, right? But if Dogecoin goes up to 14 cents. We're going to be like, you can do better than that. 14 cents. No one's going to be satisfied with 14 cents. Well, maybe some of you that I've heard, like, oh, I hate Dogecoin, 12-cent Dogecoin. As soon as it goes back up to 12 cents, I'm going to sell and I'm going to be out of here. Oh, okay. See you later. But I'm going to be like 12, 14 cents. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. And what does that mean? It will be time for the dancing Doge. That's right. The dancing Doges will be back and we'll be partying. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We got a long ways to go. We got some battles here. Working at 7.5 cents right now. So that's where we are. Let me check in on the comments. Guys, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? You guys saw the new emoji that I put in the chat. I will put it in again for those that have just come in. And that is the new Elon emoji. That's right. Got a new Elon emoji because we got some more people who joined the YouTube channel. So that gives us more new emojis that you can use, but you can only use them if you've joined the YouTube channel. But do you know what else you get when you join the YouTube channel? Well, guess what's happening with our Kriss Pack's DCA portfolio? Yes, it's up over $12,000 now. That means we're up over 20%. This is up 21.5%. And it just keeps going up. Right now, this is already $2,000 in profit. And we're just getting started. When we sell from this account, I am sharing the profits with those who are members of my YouTube channel. And I'm paying it out in Dogecoin. That's right, the Dogecoin that's in here, the 75,000 Dogecoin here. It's going to get paid to you guys, but you have to follow me. You got to join the YouTube channel. Subscribing is nice. I appreciate that. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button too. Appreciate that. We get some more likes as well. But if you hit this join button, and you have to, I guess it doesn't work on a phone. You've got to be on the PC or a Mac, on your computer to get this. But if you join, you get access to all these emojis that you can use in the chat, but also you get to receive Dogecoin from me when we sell this portfolio. But I'm not going to be selling the Dogecoin. I'm going to be selling the other coins in here. And then we'll be giving out the Dogecoin. That's the plan. We'll see whether Dogecoin remains under 50% of the overall allocation or whether that goes up. I kind of think when Dogecoin goes on its run, it's going to be more than 50%. That's my guess, but we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. Hello, hope everyone's having a good day. Mike is in the building. Mars is here. Toss, howdy, howdy. David, what's up? Welcome. Tommy, good to see you. Doge Bull, hey, hey. Doge hit 10 cents tomorrow. I don't think we're quite going to get there yet, but it won't be far behind. Kins, welcome, welcome. What's China going to do tonight? That's a good question, Doge Bull. What's China going to do? Hit the like button. Thanks for the reminder. Doge Bull, I am. I appreciate the support. Just keeping it real, too. And when I say keeping it real, I'm like, I just see what's going on. It's been a long bear market, a long crypto winter, but we're pulling out. We are pulling out. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Doge 25 cents? Not quite yet. Doge Bull, you are way ahead of yourself. but it'll get there. But also alt season baby, yes. And 12 cents baby. We got a lot of babies here. Party in Boston? That $1 Dogecoin would be awesome, wouldn't it? Would be awesome. The 8-man? Just keep watching my live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And keeping up to date on Doge. And then I do 3 other videos every week, just keeping everyone up to speed on what's going on and keeping it real. It's not like some other channels that just spread all sorts of unrealistic expectations. Like Dogecoin is not going to go to $69. It's just not going to happen. So, hey, Daryl, how are you? Toss is going to be buying right up to 12 cents. And then from there, it's just diamond hands, right? Vince, how are you? Curtis, let's get to 8 cents. That's next target. That'll be good. And I'll show you the targets on a chart in just a minute. Tobs for Doge. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, everyone. And I've got, I have a lot of fun little clips in store for you, and we'll be playing them during the live streams. And I mean, I got to play this one because this is the best. To the moon! All right. That's where we're going, right? To the moon. To the moon. It's been a long crypto winter. I've just had all of these ideas, like just waiting until things started happening to have fun. And we're having fun. So, having fun. Dogecoin rises more than 7% in 24 hours. That's right. Not only do we have Dogecoin moving up, we've got volatility as well. On this chart that shows the volume pumping up, and then we'll see on the RSI as well. This is on a 2-hour chart. Look at the volume just popping up. So we've got a lot of buying going on. So the volume is poking up, and the RSI in the 2-hour has broken up over 75. And let's look what the daily looks like here. On the daily, see, look at the volume for the past week here for Dogecoin. Just so much more than like the entire month of September, where Doge was just dead, trading in the low 6s down into the 5s. And that's where we were buying. We were buying down here at 5.88 cents. That's right. 5.88 cents Dogecoin is where we were buying. And look at it go. We knew this was coming. We had talked about on the stream last month how we had these 3 dips below 6 cents. And I had talked about how I didn't think that would be able to hold because all of that buy pressure at that level was going to be tapped out. That happened. I made this red little circle here saying, this is the bottom to me. And those of you that kept thinking, oh, I've got these limit orders set at like 3 cents and 2 cents because Bitcoin is going to go down to 10K. So I'm going to grab a bunch of Doge at this low price down at 3 cents or 2 cents. And I'm just like, you're just going to have your Tether or your cash just sitting on that exchange because it's not going to hit. It is not going to hit. So, but there were some of you that thought, where is my little clip here? Yeah, this one. If you remember this guy, I don't know if you know who he is, but this is what he said.
Dogecoin is worthless. Dogecoin is worthless.
That's my Dogecoin is worthless guy. No. Not worthless. So, and we were talking back here. I mean, things were looking bad, but I was very positive we were going to start moving up, and we have. So, let's get back to the chart here where we are. And I've got one more for you.
Dogecoin is my sort of favorite cryptocurrency.
That is Elon. Dogecoin is my favorite cryptocurrency. Because what is going to be happening with Elon? Well, let's see. Dogecoin price prediction after Elon Musk said none of his companies will ever create a crypto token. Are Dogecoin holders going to jump ship and go to some meme coin? Some meme coin? What? So what's been happening is because we had X Twitter, right? And Elon has been working on his own AI. So like ChatGPT, but he was always talking about his own AI. And so there was this token called this XAI, which of course has nothing to do with Elon or X Twitter or anything like that. It just somebody made this token, which is most likely a pump and dump and a rug pull. So be careful about that. And in response to that, because CB Doge had said that Elon Musk XAI is not associated with any such crypto token. And Elon had said, to be super clear, none of my companies will ever create a crypto token. So a lot of us were like, well, guess what that also means? That also means on the X Twitter platform, when it gets time to be processing payments and doing payments on X, there's not going to be an X crypto token. So what do you think it's going to be? Well, I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. The I'm just saying thing. I told you guys I had my sign here. Just saying. Because I say this all the time. And somebody gave me the sign. It was just like, just saying. So there's my I'm just saying sign. I had to show you guys that. So just saying. And I found one clip for I'm just saying, but it's not a great clip, but I'll play it anyway.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Good times. Good times, guys. Good times. Hey, Toss. Ryan, yes. Good day today. Jackson's, what do you think will happen when Elon starts using Dogecoin as a solid form of payment for X Twitter? That's right, Jackson's. What is going to happen? What is going to happen when that happens? Well, how about this?
Taking Dogecoin to the moon.
Taking Dogecoin to the moon. That's right. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. Because what that's going to do is that's going to open up a whole bunch of new holders for Dogecoin. Dogecoin is going to be going to so many people. There's going to be, and of course, X Twitter is going to have to buy a bunch of Dogecoin to have in their wallets that they can then use to process payments and sort of manage everything. That's going to be a lot of Dogecoin. And we already know that Elon supports Dogecoin. If you guys weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I had a video clip of Elon in his Time magazine. He was Times Person of the Year a couple of years ago, and there was an interview about him, and he was talking about the difference between Bitcoin and Dogecoin as payment. And I made a video over the weekend also that Dogecoin is a better cryptocurrency than Bitcoin. And even all the Bitcoin maxis saying, oh, Lightning Network. That Lightning Network has some challenges. And it may not be everything that people think it is. So Dogecoin is just Doge by itself. Wallet-to-wallet transactions doesn't need a Lightning Network. It's just Doge. It's just Doge. Yes, they made a Grok token too. You made 5 grand off it in 4 hours. But good for you. I hope you got in and got out and cashed out, because that's just, it's ridiculous. Those things, you got to time it right. Be careful with those. And when it comes to those tokens, I've got my favorite clip. If you remember Matt Wallace, is my Matt Wallace clip.
The truth is, if you're looking for the biggest upside right now in cryptocurrency, there's no question that the answer to that is baby Lambo Inu.
Ah, Matt. Ah, Matt. We're all going to get rich. Well, let's not get too hyped up about that yet. We will get there. We will get there. Let the Doge out. Let's go to Mars. Oh, I've got a good clip for that too. The Mars clip. Let's see where here's that with Matt Damon. The Matt Damon clip.
Fortune favors the brave.
Going to Mars. Well, that's another one of Elon's things, right? Is setting up a colony on Mars. And what's going to happen with Mars? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that kid. Baby what? Exactly. Safe Moon wasn't so safe, was it? Oh boy, we knew it was too true. Yeah. And it was, a lot of people were taken in by that whole Safe Moon thing in early 2021. It was kind of like the first real big BSC token that was getting just a lot of people just buying it. And I mean, I got wrapped up in it too, because I was running this Discord server at the time and everyone was talking about it and asking about it. And I was like, okay, I'll look into it. I bought some and we talked about it a lot, but I got out. I made a little profit on Safe Moon. As soon as they started talking about Gambia and like windmills and all, I was just like, forget it. And then, of course, all the background of John Caroni and who he was, who his parents were, and what this Africa connection was. It was all just a joke. They were supposed to make this Safe Moon wallet, right? That was supposed to be like for all of these tokens. And then it turned out that they just copied some code from something else. And it was just one thing after another. A couple of the devs wanted to get bought out and get out of it. And there was just all this fighting. It was just like one thing after another. And that's what most of these tokens do. That's what most of these tokens do. So be careful. Be careful. Matt still does occasionally make some videos, but I mean, he's spending a lot of time on X Twitter now, and I do not follow him, but every once in a while I see people like repost some of his stuff, but most of it in terms of like how terrible it is, because he just makes stuff up. He spits out lies for engagement, but that's all he's ever done. So be careful. Can someone explain what's happening with Dogecoin? You missed the beginning of the stream. What in the world is going on with Dogecoin? There is no one answer. It's all been building up, mostly on the backs of Bitcoin and this Bitcoin spot ETF. But Bitcoin again, zooming back out to the 4-hour, Bitcoin has just been trading sideways since an initial run, kind of a cool off period. But since the 23rd of October, so this has been 2 weeks now of just sideways trading for Bitcoin, everyone else is starting to be like altcoins. So we've got Doge, we've got Algorand, we've got Cardano moving up, and XRP moving up. So all of these altcoins are now taken off, and money is coming into these altcoins because they think like I do. from this point forward, Bitcoin has had a great 2023. There's no doubt. Bitcoin has had a great 2023. But the altcoins have been relatively flat for the most part. Some of them have gone on runs. Chainlink has gone on a great run, and others. People are thinking they're going to get better returns buying altcoins now instead of Bitcoin. So money is flowing into these other coins. That's what's happening. That's what it is. And Doge is one of them, especially knowing that Dogecoin is something's happening with Doge. We know in January, we've got the Doge 1 mission with SpaceX. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed again. Would love to see that actually happen. And then Elon with X Twitter, payments on X Twitter. Coming. It's coming. It's very exciting. So, Musk addresses crypto market as Grok tokens whipsaw following chatbot announcement. So, you got out. I hope nobody else is buying this junk. This is it's garbage. Unknown developers. Unknown developers. So it's a pump and dump. Be careful. The token's liquidity was removed already. Wow. Well, that didn't take long. Liquidity was already pulled on this thing. Oh man. Be careful out there. I no longer support any BSC tokens or ERC20 tokens. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. That's gambling. I will put my money. I mean, investing in cryptocurrencies is risky enough, right? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with XRP. We don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin or even Doge. So that's risky enough. But those tokens, yeah, 100x gains, 1000x gains, you know, I'll never have a chance at like a Shiba Inu type of gains again. There may never be a Shiba Inu. Pepe went on its run, right? And a lot of its early run was before it got listed on a lot of other exchanges. Some people made some money on Pepe. Pepe may actually go on another little run, but it's not going to be the percentage it has before. But you take those few, and then you look at all the other tokens that have been made. Which ones are going to be the ones that make it, like the new meme token, right? Meme. You buying into that? I'm not. I've been buying Dogecoin, and I'm just biding my time, waiting, because Doge is going to go on another meteoric rise. And we're going to wait. So we're going to wait. Dogecoin price forecast. Why is this week important? Dogecoin price approaches 8.14 cents as a critical hurdle. The next weekly candlestick close is a make or break for Doge. Could trigger a breakout move. It's not make or break. I wouldn't use those terms because, again, some of this trading, some of these things take time. And we may not eclipse 8 cents this week. But so far, with the trading and the excitement we've had today with Dogecoin, we could see that continuing on through the week. Again, a lot's going to depend on what Bitcoin does on this matter. If Bitcoin starts dropping for some reason, we don't know what Jerome Powell, he's going to be making some speech on Wednesday. We don't know what he's going to say, which could affect the stock market. But I mean, last week when Jay Powell talked, it was fine, and actually was pretty good. And I've got my Jerome Powell little clip for you guys. Jay Powell. So it's the money printer. That's right, the money printer. That's how we do it here in the USA. You just print more money. Just print more money. So, but yeah, I was looking at the chart too, and looking at the Doge chart, and we go back to the daily here, and we say, well, Bitcoin, or I mean, Dogecoin came up to 8.2 here. This was actually 8.2. They said 8.14 on that FXS site, but it's really this orange line. That's 8.2 here. That is going to be the critical resistance line there for the next move for Dogecoin. And then on X Twitter, again, if you guys aren't following me, I'm at Kriss on X Twitter. Dogecoin just doing its Doge thing, and I printed this chart. So this is Wyckoff. Doge is experiencing Wyckoff now, and with Wyckoff, we are looking at breaking up above to the next target. So I've got it at, actually at 8.2, little retracement. Next target would be 10.08. And then the following target would be 12.23. These are these targets that we're going to be looking for on this Wyckoff move. And I know it's a little dim here. I just use some dotted lines here and looking at these targets, but this is the kind of move that we could see Dogecoin make. And this could happen relatively quick. Now, this chart is showing it spreading out over a couple months with this last move up in January, which would be close to that SpaceX Doge 1 mission. And we could be seeing Dogecoin moving up to 12 cents. 12 cents was my price prediction for the end of the year. All the way back in January, I predicted 12 cents. Now it's looking like that 12 cents will be more like January, February timeframe. If this plays out, this is what we're looking at. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, women like dogs, not frogs. Hey, low roller, how are you? Doge Elon Mars could be the next sheep. I don't think so, because you got to get in at the beginning. Doge Elon Mars has been around already for a couple of years. It'll probably go on like a Pepe type run, but not a sheep. I don't see it doing a sheep kind of run, in my opinion. I could be wrong. George is going to Cancun, and the last time you went, Doge hit 67 cents. Cool. Have fun. FOMO is in the building. Yep. The speculative buyers come in now. That's right. Yeah, there'll probably be a little correction. There's no doubt that happens. And even my chart here has some correction here. How low does that correction go? We don't know. I would like to see 7 cents be the minimum. If it does dip and stay below 7.5 cents, be 7 cents, and then move on up to the next price line, which would be over 8 cents. That would be the Wyckoff move, the next move as we start to move up. I mean, we look at fear and greed, right? And we're in greed. We're 73 is in the upper half of greed now on the fear and greed. And with that, we've got, we're almost into this dark greed, which is like extreme greed. That's where the crypto market is moving right now. The prices are not that high yet. This is all just building right now, is what's happening here. It's just building. Dogecoin historic pattern spells good omen for November and into January, according to the pattern that I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Dogecoin whales rise amidst foundation devs warning. So this is first, there's a reminder to not hold your Doge on any of these questionable exchanges. Now, I support Webull, Coinbase, and Robinhood, and mostly Coinbase and Robinhood if you want to hold your Doge there. Webull I like better, more for stocks and some other cryptos, but Doge, Coinbase, or Robinhood. And I have links in the description below for for getting some deals. You get some free Bitcoin if you use my link and join Coinbase, and you get free stocks if you join Robinhood, and you can always just sell those stocks and buy Doge. You can always do that. But then also there's my Ledger link here, which is this little guy right there is Ledger, and I've got my Ledger Nano S Plus that I use for hardware wallet, because you don't want to keep your crypto on these unknown exchanges. A little bit if you want to do some trading, but if you're on one of these independently owned exchanges, it could end up like an FTX. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and if it gets into trouble and they start halting trading, and if they become insolvent, you lose your crypto. I don't know if those FTX users, remember those FTX users, right? The ones that SBF said this to.
I feel really, really bad and regretful that I wasn't, and a lot of people got hurt.
SBF is regretful. He feels bad. This could happen to anybody, though. It happened on Celsius with Alex Mashinsky. It happened on Voyager, because Voyager was just lending out their assets to Three Arrows Capital, and they lend it out to Three Arrows Capital, and Three Arrows Capital goes under, which then has that contagion back to Voyager. What are you guys doing? Investing in crypto is risky enough. So be careful out there. I have a link in the description below if you want to check out the Ledger website. And again, the Nano S Plus is the one I recommend, which is the least expensive, because you don't need Bluetooth on a hardware wallet. You plug it in, you do your business, and you unplug it. I wouldn't buy and sell using Ledger Live or anything like that. I would use a reputable exchange, buy your crypto, and then transfer it to your Ledger. Nano S Plus is the one I recommend. They just had a free shipping thing last month. Usually every month or so, there's another deal that they come up with. So I'll let you know when the next one is, but highly recommended that. This one is about the Doge chain. And again, the Doge chain website, if you want to follow it, is dogechain.info. It's not dogechain.com. Dogechain.com is owned by somebody who copies this information, and then they do scam and phishing stuff, and you got to be careful with that. It's dogechain.info. This is what Misha Bor was posting on X Twitter. This is the one where you actually see the new blocks for Dogecoin being created. These are the rewards to the miners. Right now, the reward is $752 in Dogecoin. So if you want to mine Dogecoin, that's right, you want to mine Dogecoin. And where is my little Dogecoin mining clip? Right here. For those who want to mine Dogecoin, normally you have your computer and you join a mining pool. That's the way to do it. And so with the mining pool, these are the rewards, and it averages every minute, and it's $750 worth of Dogecoin right now at the current price. And you can always see that happening right here on dogechain.info. And these are all the transactions as they're happening. Dogecoin's moving around, people buying, people selling. Anytime Dogecoin moves, it's all right here on the website. This just tracks it all. So you can see somebody 28,830 Doge, 36,000, 161,000 Doge just moved right there. The fee, 0.45 Doge. To move 160,000 Dogecoin, the fee was less than half a Doge. Some of these fees, 482,000 Dogecoin, and the fee was 0.003 Dogecoin. How about that one? 0.003 Dogecoin. So, yeah. So that's just a little reminder there to be careful. Dogecoin rises. This was earlier today, 3.5%. It's now up over 7%. What's next? Well, bullish. We've been looking at these investors observer charts, and the line just keeps moving over to the right, and now it is bullish. We are bullish on Dogecoin. Bullish on Dogecoin. Dogecoin 1M, welcome. XRP is my second bet. Yeah. XRP. XRP leads the altcoin rally as Ripple scores legal wins and new CBDC partnerships. Now, we don't like CBDCs, but we understand that Ripple is going to make some arrangements with some banks, and they're going to do what they're going to do. That's okay. But yeah, XRP has gone on a run today, which is great to see. And we have some XRP that we bought into our portfolio. Here's XRP up to 72 cents now. Look at that. Up to 72 cents. Where did we buy our XRP? We bought ours at 58 cents is our average. So we're up 23% on our XRP in our Kriss DCA portfolio. Again, now over 20% profit, and this is just going to keep growing. More profit, more profit. Make a bumper sticker, Dogecoin, mind your own business. That's good, Ron. Well, thanks for being a sub again, Dogecoin 1M. Appreciate it. Glad you found me again. Free Dogecoin faucets. You can, there are ways to make Dogecoin, and you get little bits of Dogecoin, but you know, those little bits of Dogecoin all add up. They all add up. Hey, Vince, how are you? Algorand. Algorand's going to go to $1, Powen. I'll go to $1 as they're ramping up their marketing. Algorand is one that was moving too. It's up to almost 13 cents now for Algo. So I remember in April of 2021, Algorand was $1.75, and it was like, wow. But Algorand has minted a lot of new tokens, and that has happened, and that has hurt the price. But most of that creation of new tokens, that's not going to continue much going forward over the next 4 years. That's really going to be cut down. It's not going to be anywhere near the percentage as what they've done the past 2 years. So, but yeah, I'll go to $1. Yep, having fun with clips today. I got a bunch of clips. I had I made these up over the weekend just to have fun with things like how to pronounce Doge.
How do you pronounce Doge? Dog, Doge, Doge. Like Vogue, Doggy, Doge, Doge. Wow, such confused.
Just having fun with my clips. Having fun. Look at Dogecoin, back up over 7.5 cents, up to 7.54, continuing to move up. Continuing to move up. What else is going on here, guys? It's getting caught up. Banks can't compete with those low fees. That's right, Jason. That's right. I mean, that's just a fraction of a Dogecoin to move that many Doge. And it's done in a minute. It's done. So no excuse to get some Dogecoin. It can be free. XRP hasn't reached all-time highs. Yeah, I know. That $3 XRP back in late 2017, that was FOMO city. That was crazy. Will XRP ever get back up to that level? Who knows? There's a lot more XRP now too in circulation than there was then. So yeah, I did really well on algo before, got out of it. And then I've been buying back in, but my average is, I started buying back in about a year ago when algo was 15, 16 cents. Thinking that was a really great price on Algorand, 15, 16 cents. And then it drops down to 12, and then to 10, and then to 9. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. But we bought some Algorand into the Kriss DCA portfolio as well. And we bought it at 10 cents right there. So we're already up 27% on that little bit of algo, 5,299 algo tokens in the Algorand piece here. So let me refresh this. This is 12,157. What's happening with this? 12,225. So that's already gone up $75 just during the stream. It just keeps going up. Again, for you guys that weren't here earlier, if you want to share in the profits of this portfolio, I will be paying them out in Dogecoin to you guys. To you guys. All you have to do is join my channel. And I was just able to add the Elon emoji. So we now have an Elon emoji that you can use in the chat. And you will be eligible to be paid in Dogecoin by me. Hopefully we hit the top of the bull market when we decide to sell. But we will not be selling the Dogecoin. That's right. I'm not selling the Dogecoin. I'm selling all those other out of it and then paying that Dogecoin to you guys. So not selling Dogecoin. There is 75,000 Dogecoin here that's going to get paid out. 75,000 Dogecoin. Again, I get to keep half, but the rest go to you guys. If Dogecoin's $1, that's a lot of money's worth of Dogecoin getting paid out. So I can't stress this enough. This is like, all you got to do is support me and join. And I know $5 a month, right? Like $60 a year. But if you think Dogecoin is going to do what you think it's really going to do, you'll make that back and then some. But you have to do something for me in order to get paid that Dogecoin. And that is supporting my channel, joining the channel. That's all I ask. So. Ha! Right. You remember that? Mark Cuban? It was Dogecoin. Remember that? Mark Cuban? I've got it. You ready?
Dogecoin.
I gotta make it a little bit longer. Dogecoin. That clip, I cut that clip a little too short. That Dogecoin. Yeah. I'll have to work on that one. When Dogecoin hits $1, Elon will say something. He could, Gene. He absolutely could. Yeah. All in on Safe Moon. Not a good move. Not a good move. How much Dogecoin would you recommend someone purchase when it's at 7 cents in order for them to get a triple-digit ROI? Well, a triple-digit ROI would be 100%. So if you buy at 7 cents and Dogecoin goes to 14 cents, right? That's 100%. So it doesn't matter how much you buy, right? And for everybody, their target of how many Dogecoin to buy is different based on your own financial situation, right? How much you're willing to risk in buying cryptocurrencies. So that's up to you to decide. For some people, 10,000 Doge is their goal. Others, it's 100,000 Doge. For some, it's 1 million Doge. It all depends on your financial situation. But your return on investment is just going to be the price, no matter how much Doge you do. So now our average in our portfolio here for Dogecoin is 6.17. 6.17. So we will be at 100% ROI when Dogecoin hits 12.3 cents. We'll be at 100% ROI on Doge, because we were buying in this a little bit in the 7s, then down into the 6s, and then a whole crap ton at 5.88 cents. Because I knew that was the bottom. And I just, whatever cash I had left, I was like, screw the DCA. I'm just buying Dogecoin. 5.88 cents. And so that's what we did. And now look at Doge, 7.58. It's moving back up now, moving back to 7.6. And then we'll see. We'll see if that keeps moving or not. We will see. The clothing option channel. $1 billion Doge, Ryan? Is that your target? $1 billion Dogecoin. Again, Jackson, that's going to be on your budget. So whatever you do. And again, that's going to be, I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. I can just tell you what I'm doing, what I've done in DCAing and buying. And again, for me, it was over the summer. And when Doge was down in the 7s and going down into the 6s, I was just like buying more Dogecoin. Now, if we see this price keep going up, there's going to be a lot more people FOMOing in, buying Doge. Again, 7-cent Dogecoin is going to look really good when the price is up at 25 cents. You know, you're 3 times your purchase here. If you think Doge is going to go to 25 cents, again, that's up to you to decide whether you're willing to buy that. But I mean, people are buying now. Look at the price; it's going up. I mean, people are buying. So Sergio hit 400,000 coins. Awesome. Again, everyone's target is different. Everyone's target is different. Kickdrum wants to know 10 cents. Again, this is the chart that I tweeted out or posted on X this morning of my target lines here of this is really 8.2 and then up to 10 and then up to 12.2. So those are my immediate targets. And then we could see, again, following the sort of Wyckoff move, we could see a dip back down into the 8 or 9 area. And then the next leg up would be 15 and a half cents. So that would be sort of a typical sort of trading pattern you would see as things are, you know, moving into a bull market. And that's what we're doing now, is we're moving into this bull market as this is moving up. Will there be a dip? There could be. Again, this is still 2023. You know, you looking at the 4-year cycles, you look back at 2019 and Dogecoin just really didn't do anything in November, December of 2019. But Dogecoin it's a lot different today than Dogecoin was back in 2019. It was hardly being traded. There were relatively few actual transactions per day on Dogecoin back in 2019. I've gone back and I've looked at the charts and the transactions back then. And Dogecoin was just, there was nothing going on with Doge. But then 2020 with the TikTokers and Elon and then the whole GameStop crazy thing in January of 2021, and it was woohoo. Woohoo. Hector's at 632,000 with a target of $1.15. It's good to have a plan. It's good to have a plan. The only thing that I would caution is what happened in 2021, because at that time I had 400,000 Doge and held it all the way up. On May 7th, it hit all-time high, 74 cents. Then we had the May 8th, which was the Elon Musk Saturday Night Live appearance. But that morning, Barry Silbert started shorting Dogecoin, opened up a huge short position, and the price was already dropping into the 60s, down into the 50s, and it continued through that night during that Saturday Night Live. And I didn't take any profits. Didn't take any profits. So what we're going to be looking at this time is, as the Dogecoin price goes up, skimming. We're going to talk about skimming, just scaling a little bits of profits here and there. 5%, 10%, something like that, instead of holding it all to one price, especially at $1. I just kind of think that there's going to be a lot of selling at like 97 cents or 98 cents. It's be close enough to $1 I'm selling kind of thing. It's going to be crazy, but that's the type of thing that I'll always hold Dogecoin. I'm never going to sell all my Dogecoin, but this time around, I'm going to sell some and kind of enjoy it. I'm also going to use Dogecoin, continue to use it to buy things. Imagine the buying power of Dogecoin. If you bought your Dogecoin at 7 cents, when Dogecoin is $1, you've got like 15 times the buying power for using that Dogecoin when Dogecoin is $1. If you buy it here at 7.5 cents, think about that. Think about the buying power. So yes, I will spend Dogecoin when Dogecoin is $1 as much as I can, because I bought it down here at 6 and 7 cents. That's what I'm talking. That's the power. That's the power that this Dogecoin has, this coin, right? Now, people will be buying it at 60, 70 cents as the FOMO continues. And I mean, that all is part of just markets, how markets work, people buying in. I know there are people that I remember had contacted me that had bought Dogecoin at 68, 72 cents. And as the price had gone down and down that summer of 2021, all the way down to like 20 cents, they were like, ugh. But yeah, your net worth was positive. And Ryan, I kind of have a feeling it's going to happen again. So don't get stuck holding the bag. Yeah, we saw that, right, with Doge in 2021. But it's all about, I do want to take some profits. So we deserved it. Yeah, we have. Oh, Jason's got 900,000 Doge. 100K more to 1 million, Jason. That would be awesome. Litecoin, ETC will both go up again. Yeah. There's something to say about proof of work cryptocurrencies that will just continue to thrive. Ethereum Classic will go up again. I've got some ETH Classic. I've got a little bit of Litecoin. And I think those will do fine. Again, I own a lot of different cryptos because I believe in diversity. It's nice to see some other cryptos like taking off in price. Look at the graph here. Now up 20% just today. And it just keeps moving up. And it's fun to see other cryptos moving and you're like, yeah, I got some of that. That feels good. So the graph is one that I've got. It's like, yeah, that feels good. Hey, we got the dancing Doge right there in trading view. Awesome. I love it when that happens. You're selling at $69, Jason. Oh my God. Yeah, Barry Silver did short Dogecoin. He did. And a lot of it. And there was a lot of evidence of how much he was shorting with. And you know what exchange he was using for that? FTX. That's right. He was using FTX to short Dogecoin. Big party at $1. You got it. You got it, Duber. Yee. Can you imagine buying a Cybertruck with Dogecoin? I hope Elon does that. I hope he opens up Tesla for Bitcoin and Dogecoin. That'll be insane. Insane. Yeah, I lost my YouTube channel. So I had to start over. So, but for Dogecoin, it was worth it. It was worth it to start over. So slowly building, and we're having fun. So it's all right. It's all good. Predict the next crypto bull run will be crazier. There's a lot of mixed news I'm reading. There are some who think, you got Pepe too. Good luck with your Pepe. There are some who are thinking that having all these institutions coming into the Bitcoin crypto realm is going to like really stifle the markets. And I'm like, I can see that maybe later on, but now that it's still so new, we're so early. I mean, we're here before the institutions. So that's why I think this bull run is going to be epic. And then future bull runs, I think, would probably be subdued. But this is the one that I think. Now, yes, it's not going to compare to like the early days of Bitcoin when you're getting 1,000% returns. And even the early days of Doge, when you could have bought Doge for 0.0007 or something. But we don't know. We don't know where these prices are going to go when the FOMO kicks in. People don't want to be left out. Particularly when you've got the BlackRocks and the Vanguards and the Fidelities and ARK Invests all needing to buy Bitcoin to start Bitcoin to support everything that's being bought in those spot Bitcoin ETFs. They have to have that much Bitcoin in their wallets. That's going to be a lot of buying. Now, some have saying they've already been accumulating in anticipation that they're going to get the Bitcoin spot ETFs approved, and that's probably true, but how much? And is it enough? You get all of these big wigs just calling up their broker saying, get me that Bitcoin spot ETF and get me, 100 Bitcoin, 1,000 Bitcoin. Then BlackRock needs to go and make sure they've got that much additional Bitcoin in their wallets to support all of that. And then ETH is coming. The ETH spot ETFs. And when we talk about ETH, who do we talk about? Vitalik.
Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping.
Vitalik clapping. We love that. I got all my clips here. Which is the other one? We've got Michael Saylor in Bitcoin. We've got his clip. Check this one out.
But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin.
Michael Saylor. Mortgage your house and buy more Bitcoin. You know that Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, with all of the Bitcoin they hold, is now almost $1 billion in profit on that Bitcoin. Craziness. But yes, Ryan, irresponsible. But now that's easy for Michael Saylor to do because he owns a company. It's the company's profits that he was actually spending to buy all that Bitcoin. So personally, I mean, who knows what he does, but he benefits from the profits of the company. I don't think he actually mortgaged his own property to buy Bitcoin. But he says stuff like that just to get attention. Craziness. Craziness. You don't need a house. Yeah, if you live in LA, a tent is good, right? Vitalik wishes he made Dogecoin. Apparently, he still wants Dogecoin to transition to proof of stake so that he can do some kind of bridge between ETH and Dogecoin. But I don't think the Dogecoin community is going to go for it. And I am against it. So I think Dogecoin should stay proof of work. It's got its security. It's just chugging along. It's doing its thing. As Elon said, the clip at the beginning of this live was Dogecoin is slightly inflationary. And that's actually decreasing inflation over time because it's a fixed number of additional Doge that is essentially minted as rewards to miners for validating transactions on the blockchain, which keeps Dogecoin secure. So as long as that keeps going, we're golden with Doge. It's the best. It's the best. Doge already top 3 in name recognition. Yeah. And for a while in 2021, it was number 1. And I think it'll be back when all of the craziness starts again. It's going to be back. So. Was there a Jets game on tonight? New England Patriots are just terrible this year. Terrible team. I'll probably be watching the Boston Celtics basketball game tonight instead of the Jets football. If Aaron Rodgers had been playing for the Jets, yeah, maybe we'll watch that. But I just can't watch Wilson as a quarterback. It's so bad. When old guys at work start buying Dogecoin, you know it's coming. That's right. Yep, Celtics are number 1 right now. They are awesome. I've got a few other things. Bitcoin bull market patterns start to appear. Some say Bitcoin has already been in a bull market. It was at 15,000 just a little over a year ago, or a little under a year ago. $15,500. And it's doubled in price. It's now at 35K. I mean, let's look at the weekly here. And we say, okay, here it was, November 2022. Yeah, could have bought Bitcoin right there the week of the 14th of November for 15,500, and it's up 120%. Now, is that not a bull market? When you've got something that goes up 120% in 12 months. But that's just Bitcoin. Bitcoin did its thing. Most altcoins did not go up 120%. Some did. But for Bitcoin, that was a Bitcoin bull market. And really just Bitcoin alone. Where was Doge then? Well, Doge that week was probably trading Yeah, it dipped down to about 7.3 cents. So it's about right back where it was. Because Dogecoin had this big run the month before when Elon bought Twitter, and there was all this excitement, and the Dogecoin price went from 6 cents up to 15 cents and back down. There was that crazy trading of Doge there. That's the crazy trading that's going to come back when we see Dogecoin on the X Twitter app being actually used. That's the craziness that's going to happen. That's worth sticking around for, I would say. Punt on first down needs to be the Patriots' new strategy. Oh, God. NASA is inviting media to see Astrobotic take off on Christmas Eve. Doge 1 lineup seems more promising. January 12th. It's somewhere that week. I guess there's like 5 or 6 days of a window right there. So, the voice of reason. Well, I want to buy more Doge, but I don't want my average going up. So, yeah, you're faced with that dilemma. However, if let's say the next dip comes down and Doge comes back down to like 7.2, let's say right here. And if your average is, let's say 6.9 and you buy a little more at 7.2, is your average really going to go up that much? And especially if you think Doge is going to go to at least 15 cents and you're going to double your money on that purchase, that might be worth it. I mean, think about when you buy stocks, right? Stocks are expected to return like 10% a year. In crypto, if we don't get 10% in a week, we're upset. And it's just like the whole investing thing is just like thrown out the window. That's what happened the last bull market. I think we got a little more patience, maybe. There will be some big rises. I think Dogecoin actually does better when it goes on these like slow, steady gains like this, as opposed to straight up. Because when it goes straight up, then all the shorters come in. They borrow a crap ton of Dogecoin from the exchanges and then sell it all to short it down. But that doesn't happen so much when you get these steady gains like this. This is what we like to see, not the straight up. So, yeah, as Low Roller says, we were talking about earlier ways you can collect Dogecoin, like faucets or mining. If you've got, well, you really need an ASIC card, really, in order to effectively mine Dogecoin. I mean, you can try unMineable, and I have a link in the description below to unMineable if you want to try that. But with a normal PC, you're not going to get much. And I don't know. I tried it, and I got small amount of Doge, but my computer was just like constantly working. Not great. Antminer prices are coming down though. So they're getting a little cheaper. But I'm not into the mining game. Oh, did somebody say Dogecoin mining? Did somebody say Dogecoin mining? Oh, that was me. Oh, and then we've got this one. Yeah, we were talking about Dogecoin going up in May of last year. Remember the Dogecoin millionaire?
I'm not selling.
That guy. Oh my God. Craziness.
Diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands. Let's go.
Remember him? But those are the vibes that are just starting to come back for Dogecoin. And It'll be fun. But right now, what do we have to look forward to? Well, right now, the trade again, we're up over 7.5 cents. We'll see whether this holds. Looks like Bitcoin is struggling to stay above 35K. So with that 35K line, Doge 7.5 cent line, we'll see how those trade together. Again, I think Doge is going to outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin will probably go on some runs when all this anticipation of these Bitcoin spot ETFs come. But Doge will be right behind it, and then it'll go on its own runs. That's how Doge trades. So, yeah, pro the Doge, right? He should have sold. He could have gotten to swim in Graham's pool. Yeah, I remember that. Because Graham doesn't even heat his pool except when he really wants to use it because he's so frugal and cheap. Yet he's living in this very expensive house in Las Vegas, which is cheaper than California, of course, but that was all part of his deal. I remember that. Yeah, I think he ended up earning a lot of in sponsorships. Yep. But then he blew it buying all those crap tokens. Of course, he got a lot of free tokens too to be on the teams or to promote it. And so they were giving him all these free tokens, which allowed him to actually earn enough money to buy a house in Las Vegas. So he did that. But it wasn't from Dogecoin. It was all that other crap which he was doing. So, yep. All right, gang. Great trading day. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow. I'll be live again Wednesday at 5 o'clock. That's Boston time, East Coast US time where I am. That's when I'll be on again. We'll see where Doge is there. Again, remember to like and subscribe. Join the channel if you want to be eligible to be receiving Dogecoin from me when we sell our Kriss DCA portfolio. But again, hope you're all well. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.